Okay, I got a thin piece of Georgia jasper that's been sawed. It was sawed extremely thin. It was right on the end, and I didn't realize they cut it that thin. And I've had people say, "Well, how thin could you do percussion work on stuff?" So I'm gonna take this video and see what we can do. Just swallow water. Try to locate all my billets. I should have located them. Here's the one I'm looking for. I laid it down, didn't know it. All right, I'm gonna set me up a little platform. And what I'm doing, because it's so thin, I'm almost hitting straight into the edge. And sometimes I actually do hit straight into the edge. And then I'll start beveling it. I'm gonna use this real thin, not thin, but smooth sanding stick. Okay, I removed all that solid stuff and just a little bit right there. It's all the way across on this side, the slick side. So I'm gonna see if I can get it off of here. Well, that went halfway across. That baby's real thin. You know, if you think something works, stick with it. Even if it is a placebo. I took some, was using some products for a time that, for headaches. I quit having headaches. Somebody said, "Oh, that's just a placebo." I said, "Don't make me no difference as long as I'm not having headaches. I don't care what it is." But I'll show you what I'm talking about when I get my platform set up this way. I was kind of doing a continuous platform on this. Being as thin as it is, I probably shouldn't, but I am. This is what I'm talking about. Holding it almost straight up instead of like this and coming this way. It seems like when they get thin, I run flakes, big flakes off. I thought I caught that one, but I didn't. Caught most of that one. And I don't cover close to breaking them. Now we're gonna get down here. I gotta make another platform down here. If we can get down here on this real wide top part where I gotta run flakes a long ways. They didn't have to go that far down here on the point, but up here they gotta go a pretty good ways. I'm gonna try to make sure I got a good platform. Now I'm gonna try to hold it up and hit down. Nice flake. Another nice flake. This thing sounds like I'm hitting it when I hit my pad. A little bitty platform there, about the size of a pinhead, and I was trying to hit it and I kept missing. I'm not banging on the rock. That's what it sounds like when you hit the rock. It makes a boop kind of noise. Okay, that did pretty good. I'm gonna pressure flake platforms here. It's getting pretty narrow, not near as wide as it was. And I got to run them pretty good ways. I'd like to see a little breeze come up, man. It's a still the calm before the storm. Isn't that what they call it? I'm gonna hold it up. That did good. Now get me another one set up on this side. For some reason, those folks in Mississippi and Louisiana have had our share of the storms in the last 2 months or so. It's been unreal. Seems like every time I turn up, we got a hurricane cover this way. Little spot right in here I need to sand, and I'm not gonna be able to get this billet in there. I'm gonna have to turn it this way like this and try to hit with the edge. And got part of it. I'm gonna leave that alone. Go up here and work on the stuff that's more obvious. Need a thick edge. If you notice, I'm just pushing down the side of this like this, just grinding it. I'm sanding it and beveling it at the same time. It's so thin. When it's thin like that, that's the best way to do it. As thin as this point is, that sucker with 75% across. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. What was I drinking, or what was I thinking? Old song used to go. I didn't think about this base. I said, occupied looking at the slick areas where the saw's been through it. I should have finished this base. Something's falling behind me. Dang. I always told everybody I had a ghost in here. They didn't believe me. Maybe y'all witnessed that. I mean, the wind's not blowing or anything. It's still as it can be. And something major fell. I don't even go back there and look and see what it is. Man died in this shop, and I had the weirdest things happening here. I promise you, I had a Jack's beer from Jack's Brewery back in the 60s, 1960, something like that. Come flying out of this ceiling up here. It's a little bitty hole, like a vent hole in this ceiling. It's about 2 foot long and a foot wide. The only hole in the ceiling. And it landed right beside me right there so hard that it bounced up there on the other side of me. And it's just like it was today, no wind blowing or nothing. I can't explain that, don't want to try to explain it. I just know what happened. Somehow or another, the vacuum could have formed up in that attic. I don't know, and blew it out. But that was the weirdest thing. That scared the stew out of me. I almost let them have this shop when that happened. Okay, we got all that salt stuff off on this side. Got a little ridge of it right here on this side. See if we can get it off. This Georgia Jasper's kind of grainy right here. It's not a very good grade, and it's tough as woodpecker lips. That's pretty doggone tough. I'm surprised I've been able to do anything with it. I gotta wipe some sweat off. I turn my fan on, but it's loud. You can't hear what I'm trying to say. Okay, I got me an edge right here that's ground. All I gotta do is take that salt area off right there, and I'll be through percussion work over this side. And this is where I'll probably break it. I'm gonna turn it a little more. I'm glad I missed it a couple times because I got to looking. I don't like the way that angle on it. I could have pressure plated this whole part. I'm just trying to show you that you can percussion plate thin slabs. I've had people ask about that. If I was gonna make an arrowhead out of it, I'd pressure plate the whole thing. I wouldn't worry about trying to break it. Take a chance on breaking it. You know, that vibrating refrigerator might have caused something to fall over. I know it's vibrating with that noise it's making. That might have been what it was. All right, I got it out. All I'm doing now is straightening the edge up. Run a nice set of pressure plates at it. Be as thin as a postcard. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.